welcome to Sage Fox Tarot. Today we are getting messages from our guides and angels. What messages do they have for us? We have pile 1, to the moon and back, with hematite. Pile 2, queen bee, with rhodochrosite. And pile 3, abracadabra, with selenite. Once you pick your card, you can find the timestamps in the description below. I'll see you there. Hello, pile 1, and welcome to your reading. Today we're getting messages from our spirit guides and angels. If you've been feeling a little scared lately or uncertain, these messages are for you. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's go ahead and shuffle these cards. And let's see, what kind of protective messages do we have for pile 1? What kind of protective messages do we have for pile 1? Bravery. And I feel we need another one. Here we go. And moving forward. Bravery and moving forward. Let's draw from this deck. Let's see what kind of messages do they have for you today. My voice is heard in the world. And let's pick from the fairy deck here. What kind of messages do we have today for pile 1? What kind of messages do we have today for pile 1? Affirmations. Okay. So, all right. So your significator card, you can see that, is to the moon and back. And see the little bird here on her shoulder? You can see that is telling you that you are definitely someone who is connected. Well, everyone's connected to their angels and spirit guides. But I feel like with this, especially with her sitting on the crescent moon, that you are an intuitive person and you have a really strong connection and you easily get messages from your spirit guides and angels. If for some of you, you don't feel that way, there are many things that you can do to connect with them. There's meditations, there is journaling, there is dream work, and you can just simply talk to them. A lot of times, the spirit guides and angels will also give you signs. So look around. They're probably trying to connect with you with everyday signs, whether it's a song that you hear that means something, or it's something that someone says, even an animal that visits you. You know, you look outside and all of a sudden there's a chipmunk on your windowsill. That means something. Look it up. What does the chipmunk mean? Spiritual messages come in many forms, and this card shows me that you are a spiritual person and that you do have a great connection with your spirit team. Bravery. You've been going through something tough lately. You've been feeling like you're out in the cold, not very safe, but that's what this reading is all about. We're going to find out how your team is helping you and how you can connect with them so that you can move forward. So that you can move forward and have your voice heard in the world, so that you can be brave and be like, yes, I got this. I got this. And one way to do it is through affirmations. And that's what I love about this card right here. It's telling you to lift up your thoughts and energy and to attract what you desire. Use positive and affirmations. We'll talk about that some more later. All right, so let's get to the let's go ahead and get to the tarot cards. All right, let's go ahead and shuffle, and we'll ask what kind of messages do we have for pile 1? What messages do we have for pile 1 from the spirit team? What does the spirit team? Okay, this one's poking out. The Hermit. Okay. What messages do you have for pile 1? Oops, I heard no. Okay, let's shuffle some more. Here we go. 4 of Cups. This one. The High Priestess. And what kind of messages do we have for pile 1? Concerning protection. What kind of messages do we have for pile 1, please? This one moved. Okay, 4 of Wands. Let's see if we can get 2 more. I think we can squeeze a couple more in here. Okay, what kind of messages do we? Okay, 5 of Cups. And one last card. What kind of messages do we have for pile 1? The Empress. That's a good card to end with. All right. Let's put these aside. Okay. Okay, what these cards are telling me, what I'm feeling from them is the Hermit. You've probably been alone a lot lately. The Hermit is all about being alone, taking the time to grow yourself spiritually, and it being right under the significator card. And I think I said that before, that you are a spiritual person, and this right here just affirms that. You are a spiritual person, and so you easily connect with your spirit team. Whether you know it or not, you do. 4 of Cups is all about stability. You have blessings that are flowing into you. You're getting messages from the universe. And again, you can also, it also has something to do with meditation. And I mentioned that before earlier. That is a good way to get clear messages and communication, is to meditate. And one way to meditate is, okay, so a lot of people think you have to have a completely still mind. That is one form of meditation. There are many kinds of forms of meditation. One that I like to use is, oh my goodness, I don't remember what it's called. But okay, so you sit there, and before you go into the meditation, you ask a question. You say, guardian angels, please help me find the name of my spirit guide, or spirit guide, guardian angels, please help me find the name of my angels, or whatever. Or please help me figure out what my spirit animal is, that kind of thing. And then you start your meditation, and you start seeing things, or you start feeling things. And even if a thought pops into your head, that's fine. Just, breathe and let it go. Sometimes that thought is them trying to communicate with you, so you should follow that thought, see where it takes you, and then maybe that thought is where you get your answer of whatever question it was that you asked before you started the meditation. So there are many ways to do it. It doesn't have to be a completely clear and empty mind, because let's be honest, most of us can't do that. If you can, that's awesome. But yeah, meditation, there are many forms of meditation, and one of them is just following the thoughts and looking at what enters your mind. So that's a good way to communicate and get in touch with your angels and spirit team. The Empress, the High Priestess, I'm sorry. The High Priestess is a calm, collected, highly intuitive, very psychic. Again, there is the whole psychic thing. Again, coming into this reading, you are clearly in touch with the spirit guides and angels. All you have to do is just listen and look at the signs. maybe you're coming into a time where you're increasing your psychic abilities, your intuitive abilities. And when you come into that time of increasing that, you will soon find clear communication with your angels and spirit guides will be much, much easier. It looks to me here that with Five of Cups, that this is something you've been trying to do perhaps. Something that you feel you've failed at in the past. This is telling you that you need to keep going. The yellow ribbon is like I think it's the solar plexus, and that's where your intuition is. The whole saying about follow your gut feelings. That is where, that's the area that the solar plexus is. The yellow represents that. So this is telling you, follow your intuition, follow the messages and the signs that you're getting to keep going because you are leveling up. And the Empress, wow, she's the creator. She just creates her perfect world and always has an element of intuition and psychic abilities as well. You can see her looking at the moon. There's water behind her. She is in a realm of intuitive power, and the Empress is like the peak of that. And my goodness, you're gonna be the Empress one day. That's really amazing. Yay, that's good for you. Okay, cool. So just continue, be brave. I know you've had some setbacks, but it's okay. You are moving forward. You are intuitive. Your cup is filling up. You are moving higher and higher with your psychic abilities. Even if you have setbacks, don't stop. Keep going, because one day you will be the Empress and you will be strong and loud and your voice will be heard and you will be the psychic person that you need to be to get whatever guidance you need. And affirmations are a way to get there. One affirmation that you can use, for example, if you're trying to increase your psychic abilities, is when you start your day, you say, today I am getting stronger with my psychic abilities. Today I am breaking the threshold and communicating with my angels. Today, my spirit guides are talking to me and I hear them. It's as simple as that. So let's see if we can get some guidance. Let me move these on how, besides meditation, how else you can communicate with your spirit team. Let's use this deck here. Okay. How can pile one What other ways can pile one communicate with their spirit team? What other ways can pile one communicate with their spirit team? Here is independence. Can you see that? Or is it too low? Okay. What other ways? Oops, this one, okay. Look at that. Moon, 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 moon. I didn't see that before. Jeez, how did I miss that? Moon. There's so many moons in this reading. This is so much fun. Okay. Yeah, this is awesome. Okay, yeah, you're very psychic. Wow. Let's see. What other ways can pile one communicate with their spirit team? Lust. What other ways? I just realized. All right, I'm back. I had to cover some of these pictures up with some gemstones because I don't want to get in trouble. So let's go ahead and draw one more card. What other advice or what other guidance can we get for pile one to connect with their spirit team? This one is looking at me. Okay. Resistance. I feel like another card. One more card. What other... Oh, sorry about that. I just had to pick up the cards I dropped. All right, let's try this again. All right. What guidance do we have for pile 1 to communicate with their spirit team? Isolation. Okay. All right. Okay, so what I'm getting here is there's a lot of Aquarius and Mercury. There's a lot in here about communication and thinking in your mind. What I'm feeling here is that there is resistance and isolation. You're feeling resistance and isolation. You're feeling alone because the feeling I'm get is that it's because you're self-doubt. There's self-doubt involved. You're doubting yourself and thinking, oh, I'm just crazy, I'm not imagining these things, or you're thinking, why aren't my angels talking to me, or why aren't my spirit guides talking to me, when in fact they are, but you're not really seeing it. And you want this so badly. I can see you want this. There's a passion burning inside of you. This is something that you really, really want. But because of the limiting thoughts that you're having, and the resistance to it, you're not growing. But there is potential to grow. You just have to simply affirm that you are capable of communicating with them. You are capable of talking to your angels and hearing them talk back to you. You're capable of hearing the messages from your spirit guides. They love you. They protect you no matter what. It's unconditional love. It's unconditional love. They are always there with you. And you no doubt have the ability to communicate with all the moons and all these cards that are saying you are psychic. It is absolutely clear that you are psychic. You are very much capable of communication with them. Independence tells me that, again, you're feeling alone, but you have the power. Aquarius is psychic. I feel like with a little inspiration, maybe from this reading or from the signs that you're getting, as you're growing with your psychic abilities, as you're growing with communicating with your spirit team, you will start feeling a little more self-confident, and you're going to be inspired to keep going. And affirmations are a way to do that. Meditation, journaling, just talking to them, dream work. I think I mentioned dream work before. Yeah, there's a lot that you can do. I feel like I've seen, yeah, I thought that I saw number 2 somewhere around here. Is there a 2? Maybe not. Oh, there it is, the High Priestess, 2. High Priestess and Resistance, so you've got 2 in here twice. Plus there's a 2 and 12. 1 and 1 is 2. What does 2 mean? All right, so 2 means balance and harmony. This is something that you're going to have to find balance with in your life. Again, don't be too hard on yourself. Be kind to yourself. And once you do find that balance in your life where you can easily communicate, it's going to be a harmonious life. It could also have something to do with the fact that you want to communicate with angels or your spirit guides. Could also be a number of how many angels you have, how many guardian angels you have. Not everyone has the same number of angels. We come into this life with 1 or 2. Could also be a message on timing. Maybe this will happen if you really focus on this within 2 weeks or 2 months. Let's find out about timing. Let's get my timing cards and see how long it'll take for you to reach communication. What all right, can you please share with us how long, oops, let's see, I have 2 cards fell. That's awesome. This card says a few weeks from now. That's wonderful. And full moon. Oh my gosh, more moon things. This is awesome. Okay, when is the full moon? Let me check real quick. Okay, I just had to look up when the next full moon is, and it's tomorrow. So for some of you, tomorrow could be a great day to start all of this, or the next full moon, depending on when you're watching it. But if you really, really try your hardest and focus, 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 within a few weeks, your communication will be so much better. Just remember to have positive thoughts. Don't let your self-doubt creep in. Do the affirmations, and just remember that you are psychic. You have the ability. Do the affirmations, do the meditations, do the journaling, and within a few weeks, you should be able to communicate clearly. And I think that's all I have. So this is exciting. Thank you for joining me, Pile 1. I wish you the best of luck with your journey on your spiritual communication with your angels and spirit guides. Good luck to you and many blessings. Bye. Hello, Pile 2. Welcome to your reading. Welcome, welcome. We are going to find out how to communicate with your spirit guides and your guardian angels. We want to know how you can better communicate with them and get clear messages and what messages they have for you today. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, what messages do we have for Pile 2? What messages about spirit guides and guardian angels do we have for Pile 2, please? What messages do we have for Pile 2? Aw, wish upon a star. That is so pretty. Okay, let's do this deck. What messages do we have for Pile 2 regarding spirit guides and guardian angels? What messages do we have for Pile 2? Oh my goodness, warmth. I love that. That's so pretty. I feel like I need to draw another one. Okay, what messages do we have for Pile 2 regarding communication with their spirit guides and angels? Patience. Okay, let's use this deck here, the fairy deck. What messages do we have for Pile 2 regarding angels and spirit guides? What messages do we have for Pile 2? Another card about patience. Okay, so let's go through the oracle cards and see what they have to say. So with the first card, the significator card, can you see that? Okay. You can see it says number 11, Queen Bee. And here she is. She's like Mother Nature, holding her little bees in her hands, and she's protecting them. It's like she's the queen of the hive, and all her little baby bees are around her, and she's loving them and protecting them. So this card makes me feel like you are so loved. Your spirit guides and your guardian angels love you unconditionally. No matter what, they love you and they are there to support you. And a lot of it is free will. So sometimes you have to ask for their help. A lot of the times we do ask for help, and then I know that sometimes people will think, oh, I've asked for help, but nothing's happened. Well, the fact is that things are happening. Maybe they just can't see it because it's behind the scenes kind of work that's going on. Whatever you are asking for could sometimes take time, a lot of time. And this says right here, patience and patience, please. What you're asking for is coming about. Have patience, as there are unseen factors that need to occur first. Yeah, that's basically what I said. Things are happening behind the scenes. You don't see it. And you might think, oh, my angels haven't helped me, or my spirit guides, they're not helping me. But they are. They hear your wish. They know you've made a wish. You've wished for something that is very, very important to you. It's a big wish. And this reading right here is telling you that they heard you. They're protecting you. They love you. Their love is warm and protective. If you can see in this card how the little critters are underneath the dragon's wings and the dragon is protecting them and keeping them warm. That's how your angels are. They're protecting you. Your spirit guides are protecting you. And they are helping you make your wish come true, whatever that wish is. So let's see if we can find out more. Let's bring out the tarot cards. All right, let's do this deck here. What kind of messages? Oh, it went flying. Okay. 9 of Swords. All right. What other messages do we have for pile 2? Oh, wow. Judgment. What other messages do we have for pile 2 concerning communication with angels and spirit guides? King of Swords. 2 of Swords. What other messages? This one? Okay. Justice. One more. And we have 2 of Cups. All right. Can you see that? Yeah. Someone is outside cutting the grass. Hopefully you can't hear that too much. Okay. So what I'm feeling here is you're very smart. You are a very intellectual person. Very, very smart. You've made a wish and you feel like it's not coming true. So you may have felt like you're abandoning all hope. The 9 of Swords here is like your heart is sad. Your heart is sad because you feel like they didn't hear my wish. They didn't hear my prayer. It's not coming true. What do I do? I can't believe in this anymore. And you're at a conflict. You know, you're coming at a crossroads here. You're at a conflict. You feel like it's not happening. You're very intellectual. But I feel like this is telling me that you need to think more with your heart, follow your heart. This is heart, that is heart. There is a heart here. Let's see, do I see hearts anywhere else? 2 of Cups is about love, so that could be heart related. This strawberry looks like a heart. I'm seeing a lot of hearts here. So what this is telling me is that try to get out of your head a little bit and think more with your heart. And I know that can be hard, but at some point, if you follow your heart and realize that, yes, indeed, your prayers have been heard, your wishes have been heard, you will have this aha moment where it's like, yes, okay, it's happening. Things are happening. And you're on a positive vibe. You're following your heart. And if you follow your heart for something that you love, it will come true. You're wishing on a star. You're following your heart. If you're patient and wait for your wish to come true, you will realize that, yes, the angels were with you. Yes, your spirit guides were with you the entire time, because they are. They're protecting you. They're keeping you safe and warm and sheltered, okay? And I know a lot of people struggle with not listening to their thoughts. I get it. But follow your heart. I've learned that's the way for me. But I think that a lot of people will find that following their heart, following their gut, they will find the results that they're seeking. Let's see if we can get some guidance on how to follow your heart more and not listen to judgmental thoughts, because we don't want to be listening to judgmental thoughts. All right. What kind of advice do we have for pile 2, please? What advice do we have for pile 2 about following your heart? Power. Oh, you can't see that. All right, let's put it up here. Can you see that now? There. All right, power. All right. What advice do we have for pile 2 and following their heart? Decision. What advice do we have for pile 2 and following their heart? Romance. How can pile 2 follow their heart? Riches. And secrets. Okay, let me think about this now. All right, let me put this aside. Okay, so what I'm getting here is you're feeling like you're underground. You're not being able to see, you're not able to see your wish coming to fruition, but it is. The star here next to on the card riches with this angel shows me that your wish is coming true. You just need to have patience that your angels are taking care of it for you. So you made your wish, you said your prayer, and I know it's easier said than done, but a lot of times you just have to let it go and have faith that your angels are with you, because you've got angels here, you've got an angel there, there's angel wings here. I know it's hard for someone who uses their mind a lot intellectually, but if you follow your heart, you won't feel like you're underground anymore. You will have the power. You will have the power to connect with your angels and your spirit guides and see what it is that they're doing for you. Oh, it just started raining and it's so beautiful, those gray clouds. All right, yeah, so with the gray clouds, it just made me think you feel like you're in a dark place. You feel like you're in a dark place. Don't worry, the sun is coming out. Your prayers are being answered. Your spirit guides and angels, they're with you. They're with you constantly, and they love you, and they are protecting you. They're going to help you fulfill whatever wish or dream it is that you want. Speaking of what wishes and dreams do you want, I kind of feel like it could have something to do with romance and financial things. It could also have something to do with maybe your psychic powers. Maybe you want to be more psychic. Maybe you want to be more, maybe you want to be able to be more in touch and have a better connection with your angels and spirit guides. I feel like that's the power you're seeking, or it could be romance, or it could be financial gain. Whatever it is, I feel like if you have patience and trust and have faith that you are being protected and guided, that your wish and your prayer will come true. It will come to fruition. And this card here, there, if you see the number 10 is all about a spirituality and the end of the cycle. So this tells me that you're coming to an end of a cycle, and perhaps the end of that cycle is the fact that you're going to start thinking more with your heart and your gut, and you're going to be able to connect more easily with your angels and spirit guides. which is great news. Yay! And like I said, maybe that was your wish because there's a star here, there's a star there. That could very well be what the majority of you are wishing for. Secrets. Secrets. Not sure what that's about. Ah, okay. Okay, so remember how I said that things are moving but behind the scenes? What was it? This card said unseen factors. Okay, so you're not seeing it, so it's kind of a secret. They're for whatever reason. They are not showing you why, or for whatever reason, they're not showing you, or you cannot see what is going on with your particular wish or your particular dream. Maybe it's because it's not quite the right time yet. There is perfect timing for everything. Perhaps they're waiting for you to learn to feel more, or perhaps they're waiting for you to work more with your heart and gut. Maybe it's right on top of the Justice card. Perhaps they're waiting on you to follow your heart more or to lead a balanced life. Both of these are about balancing. So maybe they're waiting for you to lead a more balanced life and think not just with your head, but also with your heart. So let's see what else we can get from this. Let's see if we can find out when it's going to happen. All right. Please, can you tell us when? There are two questions really. When will you start being more balanced? And then when will your wish come true? Let's do when will you start being more balanced? Of course, take timing with a grain of salt. Not everyone is going to have the exact same timing. It is a general reading, so this may resonate with you. It may not. Everyone is different. So let's see. Pile 2, please. When will they start being more balanced with heart and mind? You got 2. 14 and Taurus. Gosh, this seems familiar. I feel like I drew those exact cards in my first reading. Like my very first reading. Interesting. Oh yeah. Balancing your heart and mind. It's right there. Okay, so 14. All right. 14 tells me, okay, number 4 is associated with angels. So I have a feeling that your angels are telling you if you start thinking with a balanced mind and heart, if you start going through life with a balanced mind and heart way of thinking, within 14 days, could be 14 weeks, or possibly the 14th of the next month. If you start thinking with a balanced heart and mind within 14 days, I'm going to say, you will probably see the result of your wish or prayer coming true in the Taurus season, which we've already passed. So it would be Taurus season of next year, which is April, let me see over here, March, April, Taurus, April and May, sorry, which is April and May of next year. So, all right, well, that's great news. Again, patience. So I know this seems like a long ways away, but beautiful things sometimes take a long time. There's perfect timing for everything. So just remember to think with a balanced heart and mind. And if you start that soon, within 14 days, by the next Taurus season, your wish or prayer will have come to fruition. So thank you, pile 2, for joining me, and I hope I answered your questions. If I haven't, please feel free to contact me. And I wish you the best of luck. Many blessings to you. Bye. Hello, pile 3, and welcome to your reading. Welcome, welcome. Today we are going to find out from your spirit guides and your angels what messages they have for you about communicating with them better. Let's take a look at our significator card here. So, abracadabra, that is beautiful. Oh, and I love the number 34. 4 is about angels, 3 is about Jesus and the spirit guides. So yeah, this is a really good card. I'm excited to see what kind of messages we get. Let's get started. What kind of messages would you like to give pile 3 concerning their angels and spirit guides? Please, what messages do we have for pile 3? Love your body. Interesting. Okay. Got little hearts and flowers. That's pretty. All right, this deck now. What kind of messages do you have for pile 3 concerning communicating with angels and spirit guides? What kind of messages for pile 3, please? Moving forward. Well, that was in pile 1. One more. What other messages do we have for pile? Okay. Retreat. Oh, look. All right. Fairy cards. What kind of messages do we have for pile 3 concerning communicating with angels and spirit guides? What messages do we have for... Oh, okay. All right. Ask for what you want. Let the universe and other people know what you need. All right. All right. So let's see. What do I see here? Okay, so the first thing I'm noticing are all the flowers. Look at the yellow flowers here and the dandelions here. I love dandelion. I love all flowers. But look at them. They're surrounding this boy, surrounding this boy. And I'm also noticing love your body and retreat. And ask for what you want and let other people know what you need. I kind of get the feeling that maybe you're working too hard, because look at all the clocks or all the watches here. They're broken. You've been working too hard. You need to take a break. I feel like your spirit guides and guardian angels are telling you that you need to take a break. You can't move forward if your body is not working, if your mind is not working, if your heart and soul are not working. And you need rest, and you need to get out and maybe play and run in the fields and smell the flowers, make some wishes. Let's see what the tarot cards have to say. What messages do we have for pile 3 from their guardian angels and spirit guides, please? What messages do we have for pile 3 from their spirit guides and guardian angels? The Hermit. That also came up in pile 1. So this was in pile 1. This was in pile 1. You might be interested in looking at pile 1. Maybe you'll get more information from watching that one. What information do we have for pile 3 concerning their angels and spirit guides, please? The Justice card, that came up in pile 2. Oh my goodness, this came up in pile 2 as well. All right, maybe you need to see pile 1 and pile 2. These 2 cards were in pile 1, these were in pile 2. Let's see, what else? What else? What other messages can we get, please? What other information can we get for pile 3 concerning communication with their angels and spirit guides? 9 of Wands. What messages? Oh, that went flying. Ooh, King of Pentacles. One more. What other messages do we have for pile 3, please, concerning... Oh, okay, 2 more. Let's squeeze those in. I'm going to move this over so you can see these better. All right, we have 6 of Cups and 5 of Cups. Okay, so what I'm seeing here is you are someone very intelligent, who is possibly overworked, and you need to retreat. You need to take time to smell the roses. You need to rest and isolate yourself a little bit to take care of yourself. And if you're in isolation, taking care of yourself, loving yourself, loving your body, whether that's with meditation or taking a nice bubble bath or getting a massage or reading a nice book, whatever it is that helps you relax a little bit and take the weight off your shoulders, whatever it is that lifts your spirit, that's what I feel like you're guided to do. I also feel like you need to balance. You're very smart, and so I'm feeling like you need to balance your heart and your mind. You need to balance your life. You're probably overworking, and so the feather can actually be heavier. Your heart needs, your mind and your heart need to relax a little bit and take a break. So this is just telling you, you need to take a break. You've been fighting for a long, long time. You've been very courageous. Whatever it is that you do, or whatever problems or stresses that you have in your life, whether it's work, whether it's family drama, whatever the case may be, it's time to just take a break and balance your heart and mind. I feel like children are involved here too. 6 of Cups can be about children, and we've got a child fairy here, we've got a little boy here, and we've got little itty bitty snails with the bigger snails there. So I feel like this has a lot to do with children as well. So maybe you're taking care of children, or this reading is telling you to embrace your inner child. You need to get out there and just act like a kid again. Embrace that inner child and just fill your heart with joy. Whatever it is that fills you with joy, that's what you're guided to do. I feel like if you raise yourself above all the stresses that are down here in the city or your home, if you raise those stresses, you can reach the stars. You can touch the stars and find your joy and happiness. And that's what your spirit guides and angels want you to do. They want you to embrace your inner child. You may feel like life has been disappointing with 5 of Cups. Just follow your intuition, follow your gut. Everything's going to be okay. Because with every cup that the traditional, if you look at the traditional 5 of Cups, there are 3 toppled cups, and behind the person there are 2 upright cups. So the message is you're looking at what has fallen, what has spilt, but you don't see the 2 beautiful cups standing behind you. There are still blessings in your life. And I'm sure it's hard and very emotional, but finding your balance and finding your inner child and taking care of that inner child, I believe your spirit guides and angels want you to do that. With King of Pentacles, I'm not exactly sure. King of Pentacles. You may be a person who is financially stable to take some time off and go on a nice long vacation. Or maybe you are able to take a sabbatical. Some people are able to do that where they can take time off of work and go on sabbatical and just refresh themselves, learn new things, learn to find harmony in their lives. Let's see if we can get some guidance on how to go about doing that. How do we go about getting, finding your inner child and finding balance in your lives? Let's use these cards here. What guidance can we get for pile 3? What guidance can we get for pile 3 concerning finding balance and finding the inner child? Please. Caution. Can you see that? Let's put it over here. Okay, you can see that. Caution. Oops, that card. Okay. Devotion. What guidance can we get on finding balance and the inner child for pile 3, please? Authority. Let me cover that. And domination. Okay, so what I'm getting here is that this right here, authority, is right above King of Pentacles. So I feel like you are someone who has financial abundance, or you are someone who is able to go on sabbatical, or you're your own boss and you have the authority to take a nice long vacation. So, and I know this is a general reading, it might not resonate with everyone, but there is a group out there who does have the authority to take some time off and work on their inner child. So you're definitely guided to do that. The number 10 is all about the end of the cycle. So taking this time off will definitely help you end a cycle of being overworked, being tired, being exhausted, feeling drained, not living a balanced life. So going on the sabbatical or long vacation is definitely going to be good for you. It shows here devotion, that you are definitely someone who is very devoted to their work, or whether it's paid work, volunteer work, whether you're devoted to your family and you're taking care of people in your family. You could be taking care of parents, children, who knows. You're very devoted, and that's admirable. But yes, sometimes you need to love your body and just take a retreat. Yeah, love your body, take a retreat, and then you'll be able to move forward in your life. You got to take care. You need to embrace that inner child and take care of that inner child now. It's your turn now to take care of yourself. I feel with caution that, now I don't want to scare anybody, but I feel with caution that if you don't take the time for a retreat or to take care of yourself, whether it's spiritually, physically, whether it's changing bad eating habits, or whether it's changing your working habits, like maybe you're overworking. Work constantly is not good for the body, the mind, or the heart. I feel like this is a caution here that if you don't take the time to go on a retreat, if you don't take the time to love your body and to love your inner child, that you will basically hurt yourself. I mean, the body can only go for so long without a rest. The mind needs a rest. The heart needs a rest. You can only go for so long. And if you're not happy and if your soul is not happy, that is not a healthy situation. And with domination, I kind of get the idea that you feel like you have to fight to survive. And sometimes life is not fair, and that is rough. But even if you are in a situation where you have to, you do feel like you're fighting for your life, now is the time to start communicating with your angels and your spirit guides. Now is the time to ask for help. There's free will. You need to ask for help. And once you do, communication will be better. This card is on top of the Six of Cups. The purple is all about intuition. I feel like if you need help, the best thing to do is to ask your spirit guides or your angels for help. Talk to them intuitively, or write it down in a journal. For example, if you're working 2 jobs to take care of your bills and your children, you can ask them to please help you financially, or help you find a better job that pays better, so you only have to do 1 job instead of 2 jobs, or ask for help of any kind. Maybe you will end up having a friend who can help you financially, or maybe you will have a relative who says, hey, let me take some of the load off and I will help you out with the kids, or with whatever it is. Miracles happen every day. I think if you ask your spirit guides and your guardian angels for help, they will help you. It may seem like you're wishing on a star and it's not real, but I mean, if you're here looking at this reading, you obviously believe in the spiritual, and you obviously believe in angels and spirit guides. So just make that wish, make that prayer, write it down in a journal, meditate on it, ask for whatever help it is that you need, and in due time it will come to you. Let's see if we can get any other guidance on this whole situation. What last advice do you have for pile 3, please? What last advice do you have for pile 3, please? What guidance and advice do you have? Oh, okay, that's a good one. So we have keys on trees. And if you see, there is an elephant stuck in a cage on the top of a tower. And look at all the keys dangling, and the elephant has the key to unlock its cage and get out. This card basically tells me that it's up to you. It's up to you. All of this is up to you. You may feel like you're in a place where there is no escape, but you hold the key, and the key is to ask your angels and spirit guides for help. Learn to communicate with them. Love your body. Embrace your inner child. Wish upon a star and take a break. I feel like that's the advice and the last bit of advice that your spirit guides and angels want you to know. You can do this. I wish you the best of luck, pile 3. Many blessings to you.